Peace and blessings, beautiful people. Peace and blessings. This is Empress Imani, and welcome to this episode of Sacred Love Lessons. So today, you guys, we are talking about don't take it personally. This episode is inspired by The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. So first, let me just say that we are all a work in progress, including myself. I come on here and I teach. These are things that I have learned and I am sharing them with you. And even in that, I am both student and teacher. And so don't take it personally. Now, these times that we're living in are trying times, some more than others. But there's light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm going to show you how. And I'm also going to show you how this can enhance your ability to manifest your dreams, to manifest a life that you love. So, agreement number 2, don't take it personally. Whatever happens around you, don't take it personally. Nothing other people do is because of you. It is because of themselves. Now, you guys have always heard me say that the only relationship we're having is the relationship with ourselves. And wherever you go, you meet you. All people live in their own dream, in their own mind, in their own world, in their own reality, their own perception. And so do you. So do I. They are in a completely different world from the one we live in. And when we take something personally, we make the assumption that they know what's going on in our world, that they know what's going on in our head, our mind, our body, our spirit. And they don't. They don't, right? So even when a situation seems so personal, even when you meet someone and that person is trying hard to tear you down, to insult you, to belittle you, to shame or guilt you, that has nothing to do with you. And it has everything to do with them and how they feel about themselves, how they see themselves, the way they hold themselves within themselves. If there's insecurity there, those insecurities are reflected outward, projected outward. So what happens when you take things personally? When you take things personally, you disrupt your own universe, right? The universe within you. You disrupt your own peace and joy and happiness. You make yourself prey to predator type people, dark personalities, because you make yourself now vulnerable to deception and manipulation. So that's one thing that can happen when you take things personally. A second thing that can happen when you take things personally is that you interfere with your ability to manifest positive things in your life, like happiness, love, deep joy, prosperity, because what you do is you lower your vibration to theirs, and that's not something that you want to do. When you take things personally, you feed into the poison that someone else is offering you. You feed into the negativity, the negative vibration of the other person or the situation, whatever's going on. And I know right now there's a lot going on in the world. None of that is personally related to you. Even though it may appear to be, even though sometimes they feel that it is, none of that is personally related to you. Now, there is always an exception. So let me give you the exception. Now, you may take it personally when someone says or does something and you actually believe what they're saying or you resonate with the energy that they're giving you. For example, if someone tells you that you're dumb and stupid and you know yourself to be very intelligent, very smart, very educated, right, then that statement won't resonate with you and you won't take it personally. But if there's something in you that believes that you are dumb and stupid and whatever it is that they say about you, if there's some part of you, any part of you that believes that, then what happens? You get upset, you get defensive, you feel the need to prove yourself, you feel the need to show the other person that they're wrong and that you're right, because some part of you resonate with the statement that they're saying. So what does that mean? That means that is an indication that there's something in you that needs to be healed. There's a wound in you that resonated with the statement or the action that the other person gave. And that's a red light, so to speak, of something that you need to work on. And like I said at the very beginning, we're all a work in progress, right? We're all a work in progress. So there's no reason to feel shame or guilt or be embarrassed if you took something personally. Just be aware of what the situation really is, what it means, and if there's something that you need to heal within yourself, begin to work on that so you can manifest a life of your dreams. Because like I said before, when you take things personally, you lower your vibration, and what happens now is interfering with your ability to manifest those positive things into your life. Now, what happens when you don't take things personally? When you don't take things personally, you become immune to the negativity, to the poison, to the low vibing energy that someone is projecting at you. No matter the situation, you maintain your peace, your joy, your happiness. Your energy is not drained, because that is one way that someone can drain your energy, by projecting negative energy, negative statements at you, and you allowing that to lower your vibration, you resonating with the lower energy that can drain your positive energy, right? So when you don't take things personally, you keep your energy high, you keep your focus, you maintain your focus, you stay on track on whatever you're supposed to be working on, whatever path you're on, you stay on track with your path, you focus on the good, and you keep things positive, and all is well in your world. Now, the lesson that I've learned from this particular agreement of don't take things personally is that when you take things personally, you create your own suffering. Now, people lie, right? People lie all the time. People lie to themselves. People lie to others. There's nothing that you can do about that. There are people in this world who lack integrity. There are people who cheat. There are people who are disloyal, people who are unfaithful, people who lack moral fiber. There's nothing that you can do about that. A lot of what they do is because they are afraid. They're afraid that if I tell the truth to you, then you'll see me for who I really am, and you won't love me. You won't like me. You'll reject me. Others are, if you see me for who I really am, if you know who I really am, you'll know that I'm only out to deceive or manipulate you, and you'll get away from me. So a lot of that, people lie and do things for different reasons. Those are just a few. But no matter why they do what they do, don't take it personally. When people project negative energy, when they say mean things to you, this is merely a reflection of how they feel about themselves. It has nothing to do with you. And when you meet people, and I'm sure a lot of you have encountered this, people who lack accountability, they never, want to apologize for what they've done. They want to blame. They blame shift. They blame other people for their own insecurities, for their lack of abilities, for things that they are afraid to hold themselves accountable for. They're afraid to look in the mirror at themselves. So what they do is they find a scapegoat, and then they blame shift. They blame the other person. It's your fault that I'm acting this way. It's your fault. You made me do it. Have you ever seen a movie? I've seen movies where people are abusive in the movie, physically, and then they blame the other person. I'm acting this way because of you. I had to slap you around or do these things to you because of you. You made me do it. Or, oh my God, those people who say, the devil made me do it. Remember when we were little and there were kids that would be like, the devil made me do it. You have grown folks, okay? You have grown folks to this day that still use that as an excuse. The devil made me do it. Or some people who have selective memory recall, they have sudden amnesia, where they do bad things and then all of a sudden they don't remember anything that they've done. At least that's the story they're telling you. Or that person who pretends like they're just dumb. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Can you do it for me? Or I don't know how to do this. Or I don't know how to do that. And really, that's a reflection of them. That's a reflection of them. That's a reflection of pride. That's a reflection of them not wanting to get out of the comfort zone. That's a reflection of them being lazy. And that has nothing to do with you. And what they fail to see is we, the world, can see right through you. We see you. And a lot of times people will see who you really are, and they'll just move away quietly. They'll just move away from you. I know for me personally, I will give people a chance to make it right. I'll give people a chance to set the record straight, so to speak. But if they don't within a reasonable time, I just quietly move away. I see you. I don't need to confront you. It has nothing to do with me. I know it's not me. me and I just move away from you, because that is in the best interest of me. Now, I also know that if I'm seeing that behavior, if this energy is coming into my reality, then what it makes me do is it makes me check myself. Okay, Imani, you see this. Why are you seeing this? You're having this experience. Why are you having this experience? Then I search me. I search my heart. I search my mind. I search my spirit to figure out what is it in me that has attracted this into my life, whether it be this person or this experience. What is it in me that I need to work on? And then I quietly go to work on whatever that may be. So I just want to remind you again that we're all a work in progress. There's no guilt, no shame, no embarrassment. We're all here as spirit beings having a human experience, learning lessons on how to navigate this energy and this dimension, right? In effort of looking inside, what are you saying to yourself? What are you saying to yourself about yourself? What negative things are you telling yourself? Are you in agreement with the negative things that your mind is saying? If you're in agreement with the negative self-talk, you are causing yourself emotional pain. Another thing to ask yourself is, are you in agreement with the negative things that people are saying to you? Are you in agreement with the negative energy that people are trying to project at you and onto you? If you are, this is an indication of what you need to heal within yourself. And once you heal yourself in these areas, the people, places, and things that you experience, the negative energy that you experience will disappear from your life. Now, I know it has been my experience that I've had people in my life that did not have my best interest in their hearts. They didn't have my best interest at heart. And it took me a while to see that. It took me a while to accept that, because part of me wanted to see the good in the person. I could see their higher self. I could see their light, but I also had to acknowledge their shadow. I had to acknowledge when a person is living in their shadow, when they're behaving from their lower shadow energy. And I had to learn how to set boundaries and learn how to surrender the connection, surrender the feelings or emotions or any attachment that I had to that person, to the relationship, to the connection. I clearly understood that my prosperity is my total well-being, mind, body, and spirit. And that when I am out of alignment, when I have connections or energy that's in my reality that's out of alignment, that it affects my ability to manifest my dreams. So what do I have to do? I have to bless, release, and forgive. Bless, release, and forgive. And that's what I did. Those connections, those people, those experiences from my life, I worked on myself every day. I worked on myself. I looked at myself. What is it in me? Because that's where the answer is. Everything that you are destined to be is already inside of you. And I know that to be true. And so I just began to work on me. And as I worked on me, those people, places, and things no longer resonated in my life. So one or two things happened. Either the person left my life, or I left their life, or I moved away from the places, people, and things that I no longer resonated with. And so that's what happens when you don't take things personally. One, you heal whatever part of you that resonated with that person, place, or thing, that energy. You heal that within yourself. Two, those things disappear from your life. People, places, things, that energy, they go away, they disappear from your life, either by them leaving or you leaving, but either way, it disappears from your life. 3, you have more peace, more joy, more love, more happiness, more abundance, more prosperity, better health in your life. You become immune to those lower vibing energies. And 4, you manifest a life that you love. You begin to attract those people who are now on your frequency, a new frequency that you are resonating with. You find yourself seeing the beauty all around you, resonating more with nature, resonating with abundance and prosperity. And then you begin to see breakthrough in your life. You begin to see the breakthroughs in your life. You trust yourself more. And when you trust yourself to make the right choices, your heart is open and you are ready to receive all of the abundance that the universe, the Most High, Source, Divine Mind, the Infinite One offers and gives to you. So that's all I have for you today. I hope this episode has been of value. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, repost, all that good stuff. And until we speak again, be the light.